Hello. Hello. February. Let's talk about February. February is not a month that I would rush back to do again. I'm looking forward to March, and I will tell you why. Basically, this is where I should kind of have thought about putting this all into categories, but essentially, let's start one by one. Swimming just never happened. Swimming, hilarious. Actually hilarious. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Swimming just never happened. Which I feel a little bit bad about. I'm hoping I will do some in March. If I do, it will be a great thing. In terms of university applications, although they are not done, they're not sent, they're not gone, progress has been made in the sense that I'm going to apply for 3. I have completed 80% of 2. Now, I know to some people this might seem crazy. They might just like get it all done in a day, get it all done in an hour. I don't know. For me, my brain is a bit obsessive and a bit like either that or I'm lazy. I don't know. I just find it really hard to kind of do everything all in one go. So yeah. A little bit of apple juice makes everything better. Oh, that actually does taste amazing. So I'm really pleased about that. I am really pleased that I've got 80% of 2 applications done. There's just a few more bits to do with them. One is the personal statement, which is obviously big. And then just the kind of the references and things like that. And I think that's it. And then what I'll do is kind of use everything I've learned from that part of the experience to help me with my final one. So essentially during February I completed 80% of 2 applications. Now, I have to say, February I have found so hard. I have found February so hard, especially at work for reasons, but like to the point of migraines, like daily migraines, daily face pains, even the stress levels have been really high. And I am just every day going into work praying that things are going to get a little bit better, and it's not quite there, but I don't know. So work has taken quite a toll on me this month. I think it really has. But yes, in terms of things for March, so in March I would actually love my applications to be gone. I'd love my university applications to be gone. I would also like something that's quite exciting. So, something about me is that I have never, ever, ever, ever been good at having a nice, tidy, organised space. I am messy. Not messy and proud, messy and not proud. But yeah, that's me. But I have decided that I want to turn my room into a really lovely space. So that is something that I think is possible, and I want to do that in March. I want to change my room from a shit heap into a lovely, relatively lovely space. Just gorgeous and all vibes going for yes. So that's what I would like. I would like to turn my room into something lovely, get my applications gone. If I get my swimming costume on at any point and swim, great. And finally, I would say my other thing about March is that, so in my counselling sessions, which I have, I am learning bits about myself which I had kind of been told long ago, but it's starting to feel like it's really hitting home now. And it feels like my knowledge, my awareness of myself is new, and like I'm awake to what I am like and things that I do, but the habits are the same. And I think because I am now aware of my choices, my habits, my negative habits and my negative cycles and whatever, continuing to do those cycles while being so aware of the fact that this is actually something I could move out of feels even more stark, feels even more crazy. It's like, oh my God, like you really I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. To some extent, self-sabotage is the key there. But like being aware of it fully and witnessing yourself doing it and feeling the discomfort while doing it and feeling the suffering, if you like, of doing it. Today, I just had a day where I was like, girl, this is some crazy shit. This is some crazy shit. So I really do feel like I don't know if it's just a perfect storm, perfect timing. The stars have aligned in such a way that I feel this way right now and that I'll feel a different way another time. But I am feeling very, 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 very ready for a certain kind of change. And just to be a bit less vague about the situation, I kind of mean in terms of relationships, dating relationships, that kind of thing. And to be honest, I think it's hard out here for everyone, and I know that. So it's not really like it's an easy field to navigate, and I'm just doing a terrible job at it. I think it's a bit of both. I think it's a crazy world to navigate. It's not necessarily very nice, and then I'm not, and then I'm also not helping myself. And making things worse, doing things that then make me like, God, oh God, like ruin my weekends. So, and considering I'm finding work so difficult at the moment, it would actually be nice to have my weekends back and kind of like, enjoy my weekends, enjoy hopefully this new lovely room that I'm going to try and create. Um, yeah, I can't quite put into words how I feel like I've clawed, scraping my nails through the end of February. It's felt very, very difficult. Um, do hope things start to feel a bit easier. Um, but then I also have some potentially lovely things planned for the end of March. Including going to another make your own perfume class, which are just lovely. So I'm really excited for that. Uh, oh, and at the beginning of March, completely forgot to mention this. I'm gonna have sclerotherapy on my varicose vein on my leg. So that's actually really huge, really exciting, and I will do a thing on that. And finally, just to tag on to the end of this huge ramble, um, it's been a year since I got vestibular neuritis and vestibular migraines, and this is the first year in a couple of years. I didn't have vestibular neuritis for 2 years, but the year before I was doing shift work and I didn't really get to enjoy the weather and stuff. This is the first year in 2 years where I can really, really enjoy this beautiful change in seasons. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's so wonderful um, to have healed to an extent because I'm still having vestibular migraines. But that is, I have had a huge break from any vestibular anything, to be honest with you, for a number of months now. But intense stress sets them off. So I've been kind of struggling with that. But I just wanted to say, you know, it was one for me. It was one of the hardest things. It was one of the scariest times. Dealing with those weird, wacky, fuck your head up symptoms. And I still extend the greatest feeling of empathy to anybody who is experiencing it right now, and just please, if you react to it the way I did, do not lose hope. It's horrendous, and don't let anyone tell you it's not horrendous. It's horrendous, but don't lose hope. You can get better. So yeah, for people in that situation, I'm extending so much love and wishes and warmth. And then just generally, let's see what happens in March. Let's see. Bye, guys.